it's Amanda Hinman, founder of the Hinman Holistic Health Institute and creator of the Hinman Family Health Method. And today I'm going to go level 3 on you. I'm going to talk about something that is not very spoken very often, and that is the fact that if you are a parent who has a child that struggles with ADD, ADHD, allergies, anxiety, or seizures, then you have experienced feelings of guilt and powerlessness at some point in your child's health journey. I know this, it's not fun to talk about, it's something that we maybe don't even like to think about. And the reason I know this is because I've been in your shoes. You see, when my oldest daughter was 8 years old, she was taking this every single day. 12 different pills just so that she could make it through the day without having a seizure or feeling anxious. And it was awful. It was the hardest time of my entire life. And I know how that impacted emotionally, not only the way I was around her, the way I showed up in my whole entire life. We try and push through, right? As parents, as moms especially, you try and just be strong, push through, and just keep figuring out what you need to do. And really, those feelings of powerlessness and guilt come in, at least for me they did, because I didn't understand why she started to develop seizures to begin with. A lot of times there's lack of clarity as to the cause, or you feel like it's your fault. Maybe they inherited it from me, or maybe there's something in my routine of my day that's causing so much anxiety that this is the result. Or somehow, some way, if you don't understand the exact cause, it leaves the door open to blame yourself. And that really feels crummy. You care about your child so much. Also, you may be feeling like I did. I had really conflicting ideas, and I felt very uncomfortable about some of the actions I could take to best support her. For example, I didn't want to put her on any medication. It got to a point where obviously we had to, just to get seizures to stop. And at the same time, I was very uneasy about it. I think primarily because I didn't have certainty around the cause or why this started to begin with. And I didn't know if she was going to have to be reliant on medication for the rest of her entire life. I also think some of that guilt and that feeling of powerlessness comes from, we may have ideas about what we think we could do. Maybe you can make some dietary changes or slow down your pace of life or change the activities or something, and that just seems, you don't even know how to go about doing that. Honestly, it's really hard, and that's overwhelming. So all of these ideas are swirling around with self-doubt, lack of clarity, things that seem uncertain or overwhelming to even execute, let alone enough time, right? What if you have other children? I have 3 other daughters in addition to my oldest, and there's just not enough time in the day to make it all happen. So if you're feeling any of that, I want you to know that I completely relate to that. I understand, I've been in your shoes. And I know that you want what's best for your child. You would do anything to see them smile every day more and more. And you would do whatever it takes to know that you can successfully improve their physical health, their emotional health, and their behavioral health every single year as they continue to grow. So, what is a parent who is committed to doing what needs to do to support their child? Well, that's what I'm here to talk about today. It's called the Parent Solution. I want to share with you some great information, how to make practical, simple shifts gradually over time and start new patterns, start new trends. Everything in life stems from a ritual or a pattern. So when we can really learn how to kind of move the ball shifting into a different direction and make a new pattern established, that's where the key is to completely transforming your child's health in the long run. This is not a simple quick fix. This is not a one and done type of a thing. This is a let's get you the support so you as a parent every single day can show up to be the best version of yourself. You can feel energized, you can feel inspired, you can feel empowered to know that you are doing exactly what you can do to support your child moving in a direction of health. That's what this is all about. In less than a year's time, we were able to help my daughter roll off all 4 of her prescription medications and be completely symptom-free ever since. It was really a truly magnificent transformation. Her pediatric neurologist was astounded. And it came because we got the support, the education, and the guidance that we needed to continue to make daily, consistent changes. Tony Robbins says, repetition is the mother of skill. Literally meaning if you just do something that's a positive little small step over and over and over, you make tremendous strides. And we're going to teach you the foundation of how to do that. At the Parent Solution, you will hear not only real-life health transformation stories, we're going to dive deep and discover how relationships have an impact on your child's health. For example, did you know that if you can apply a certain type of communication and curiosity, those can be the catalyst for massive improvements in your child's health, physical, emotional, and behavioral health. Little things like that of having these tools, having these strategies to then make minor shifts can really lay the foundation for a whole different direction for your child's future, and it's really inspiring and uplifting. So I want you to consider joining us, plugging into our community, and see how it can completely change your life. My goal in sharing this message is to have you read more of the details on this page. You're going to get more clarity and more understanding of how you can make a choice today to completely change your child's future. It's so inspiring, and you're also going to get a little loving self-care to go along with it. We want this to be enjoyable. We know that parents are busy. We know that parents often don't take time for themselves, and candidly, that's kind of a cornerstone foundation, is that when you can figure out how to treat yourself in a way that you can then be energized and confident and empowered, you are teaching your kids how to role model that. And they're going to do that naturally every day of their lives. So this opportunity to plug in, get yourself some childcare, get yourself coverage at work, get rides to and from school, do what you need to do to show up and be there. And when you join us for the Parent Solution, you will literally change your life and have a huge impact on changing the future of your child's health. It's so exciting. It's my life's work. It's what I can't wait to share with you. So simply fill out the registration form after you read through this information on this page. Click on the link, and we know that parents are busy, so we make it easy. All you have to do is simply fill out your information and click on the link, and you're all set to go. Oh, and one last thing, if you have a friend that you think would benefit from a breakthrough in their child's health, and you think they would use a little support and guidance on how they can release their feelings of guilt and powerlessness and start to become confident and empowered because they know what they're doing is going to be so helpful, then please invite them to join us as well. We have such great values, such great information to share, and I can't wait to see you there. Thanks.